This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buffaloes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Buffaloes come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Got down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down. Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They pick up the first on the ground. He has stopped the roll on 3rd and inches.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
4th down. No punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And looking for a big play here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground. They've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I That was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
USC 0.
The Buffaloes will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a low line drive, ugly punt. They couldn't flip the field. They'll down it just outside their own 40. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up the reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Will call a timeout adjustment before this critical down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver grabs it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Buffaloes have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
The completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Empty backfield offense spreading the field to 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle, but first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. He's running out of time here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Trojans starting a new series here on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick catch over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PHC is good, but still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Trojans are in the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
It's 3rd down for the offense. QB keeper all the way. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Love the effort from the man under center here, but the dive comes up just short of the 1st down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Buffaloes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Down, looking to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll run it to the right side. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, USC. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He keeps it on the design run. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and that's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
The Buffaloes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the pass is incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab by the receiver. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
USC offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And the completion made. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And now the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football. The lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Back-to-back deep shots. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He's having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wide out. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Caught quickly.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Buffaloes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.